Hello and welcome to my review of the Blackstone Fortress Obsidius Mallex. You'll find him in the Blackstone Fortress box set, which will cost you £95. It's a fair bit of money, but you do get an awful lot of miniatures. What's great about the set is that it contains a booklet with all the data sheets for use of the models in games of Warhammer 40,000, which is brilliant. Now technically this is one of the very newest Chaos Space Marine models. I think it's brilliant. The sizing is perfect. I like the new Chaos Space Marines as well. There's going to be the new box game out, box called Shadow Sphere, and that will have some of the new Chaos Space Marines as well as some new Primaris, which I'm really looking forward to. This video has probably come out after I've unboxed the dreaded Amble expansion set, which I've probably done a review of as well. But I wanted to do a review of all of the Blackstone Fortress models because for me, just the the unboxing of that set doesn't really cut it. I want to show all the models and give you a review and go through the rules as well. Now, this model, very straightforward, easy to put together, like all of them in the Blackstone Fortress actually. I like how it's in the grey plastic. All of the Imperial kind of models are in the red plastic, but yeah, I do like this grey plastic. Lots of detail on this model, lots of like tubing and things off this quad vented power plant. Got this awesome looking cloak, and it's got this plasma pistol and this awesome thunder hammer too. Yeah, you can just see he's got these intestines, and this. He would work quite well in a Nurgle army, I think, as well, even though I think he's kind of Chaos Undivided, but still, he's got a little bit of a scenic base, just a tiny skull that you pop in there. That's that. But yeah, lots of iconography and things. Wasn't too difficult to put together. Got a decent pose as well, striding, very powerful kind of looking model. Let me just go through some size comparisons with you. So I've got some Chaos Space Marines here, and as you can see, he's on this 40mm base, which is huge. He's similar sort of height, he's a bit taller, definitely a lot more presence than the normal kind of Chaos Space Marines. You're going to be able to spot him and pick him apart from the rest of your models. Compared to like the Psychers in the set, which are quite tall, he's definitely got more of a presence for them, but they are quite tall models. And then yeah, compared to your Traitor Imperial Guardsmen, much bigger, and this is what I'd expect sort of Space Marine, Chaos Space Marine to be size wise compared to like a normal infantry unit, which are on the 25mm basis. Comparing him to Imperial models, which are older, I've got a Space Marine Hero model, which is right here. You can see there, he's a bit bigger than normal Space Marine, definitely again much wider, and compared to an Intercessor, so a Primaris, they're similar sort of height. The Intercessor's a little bit taller and thinner, but they're not too dissimilar. But there you go. Hope that size comparison helps, because well, I'd want to see that size comparison between like the new Chaos Space Marine models and the Primaris. This is my part of the review now, where I'll go through all of his rules. He's an HQ choice. He's a power points cost of a 5, and he's a points cost of 102, making him the most expensive unit in this whole Blackstone Fortress collection. His movement is 6 inches. His weapon skill and ballistic skill both 2+, strength 4, toughness 4, 5 wounds, attacks 4, leadership 9, and a save of 3+. So it's a very solid stat line, especially with those 2+ for his weapon skill and ballistic skill. He's armed with a plasma pistol and thunder hammer, and only one of this model can be included in your army. His plasma pistol works same as all of them. You've got a standard shooting attack, which is 12 inches, pistol 1, strength 7, AP -3, and a damage of 1. But if you choose to supercharge it, same range and same type, but it bumps the strength up to 8, and same AP and -3, but the damage increases to 2. However, on a hit roll of a 1, the bearer is slain, so you do make that risk of, you get a 1, he's gone. That's it. No saving throw or anything. The bearer is just slain, so you can kiss goodbye to those 5 wounds. My opinion, not really worth it unless you're playing to the end game. His Thunder Hammer time is a melee weapon and times his strength by 2, so that's a strength of 8, AP -3, damage 3. But when you attack with the weapon, you subtract 1 from the hit roll. Not too bad because his weapon skill is 2+, so you're still going to be hitting on 3 pluses, which is decent for a strength 8, AP -3, damage 3 weapon. His abilities: Death to the False Emperor. Each time you roll a hit roll of 6+ for Obsidius Mallex in the fight phase, he can, if he was targeting an Imperial unit, immediately make an extra attack against the same unit using the same weapon. These extra attacks cannot themselves generate further attacks. That's pretty good. So you get a 6+ on hits, and then you get an extra attack. That's awesome. Lord of Chaos. Reroll hit rolls of 1 for friendly Black Legion and friendly Servants of the Abyss units within 6 inches of Obsidius Mallex. That's pretty good. So reroll the hit rolls of 1. And then finally, Sigil of Corruption. Obsidius Mallex has a 4+ invulnerable save. So that's awesome. 3+ normal, 4+ invulnerable. His keywords: Chaos, Heretic Astartes, Black Legion, Servants of the Abyss, Character, Infantry, Chaos Lord, and Obsidius Mallex. So very, very strong character, very decent stat line. Hasn't got some amazing abilities other than the Death to the False Emperor and Lord of Chaos. He's got an extra ability that affects himself and also a bit of a buff for other friendly units, and also he's got that 4+ invulnerable. Very strong character, going to be difficult to take down, and he's going to be able to wreck face in combat. You want to get him into combat as quick as possible because he's just got that 12-inch range pistol, so try and put him in a Rhino or something like that. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say about Obsidius Mallex. Very decent character, 102 points, lovely Chaos Lord model, and he'll be excellent in your normal Chaos army. Yeah, he's a bit vanilla, but he's still a very solid choice. What do you guys think of the model and the rules? Put it in the comments below. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. Papa bless.